Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Scott Brubaker.
And I'm Jolie Santiago. Rise and Shine Oswego starts right now.
Today, the I Am Oz speaker event is officially here. Who is speaking and when the event is happening?
And a member of OTSA is here to talk about the team's successes at a Delaware conference.
And a massive python was found on the side of the road. Where it was found, straight ahead.
It's Tuesday, March 7th. This is Rise and Shine Oswego.
The I Am Oz series event is happening today in the Marano Campus Center auditorium with diversity speaker Chase Strangio. Chase is the Deputy Director for Transgender Justice with the ACLU LGBTQ and HIV Project. He is a national leader in transgender rights, litigation, and advocacy.
Chase has been counsel in some of the past decade's most pivotal legal fights on behalf of transgender litigants. He was the counsel of Arbethel and Hodges, which was the Supreme Court decision that struck down bans on marriages for same-sex couples. This free event will begin at 6 p.m. A ticket is required to attend this event. You can call 315-312-3037, email tickets at oswego.edu, or stop by the box office between 10 a.m. and 4:30 p.m.
The Rice Creek Field Station has opened up a new exhibit this week. Snowflakes Up Close is a showcase of stunning pictures of snow crystals. The exhibit is by RIT Professor Michael Perez. Perez shows the diversity of the snowflakes. The exhibit is located in room 123 at Rice Creek Field Station and is available for viewing during the building's open hours from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Rice Creek Field Station is accessible through the Green Route shuttle from the Marano Campus Center.
The SUNY Oswego Presidential Search Committee has identified a small group of candidates who will proceed to the next round of the process. 5 candidates will be brought to campus for in-person presentations. The 5 candidates will be on campus for 2 days each between March 20th and April 4th. After the presentations, attendees will be asked to provide feedback to the search committee. All students, faculty, and staff are invited to attend. More information about the candidates will be released 48 hours before their hearings.
More than 40 million federal student loan borrowers are still waiting for loan forgiveness, but they will have to wait a few more months before the Supreme Court rules on whether President Biden can implement his relief program. Borrowers have been waiting for years to see if Biden would fulfill his campaign pledge to cancel some federal student loan debt. The Supreme Court heard oral arguments last week challenging the student loan forgiveness program, but won't issue their decision until late June or early July.
State police in Fulton have arrested an Oswego man. Eric Barker was charged with endangering the welfare of a physically disabled person in the first degree, second-degree sexual abuse, and forcible touching. Barker worked as a direct support professional at the Individual Residence Alternative in the village of Hannibal. State police say he is accused of having sexual contact with a 22-year-old female resident. Barker was arraigned at the Oswego County CAP court and was released on his own recognizance on Saturday.
And now moving to some state news, authorities in Rochester are investigating after 2 women died and at least 8 other people were injured in a stampede after a concert this weekend.
Cheyenne Walker spoke to some of the witnesses.
Traveling 2 hours from Niagara Falls, these 2 friends are among those who returned to the Armory to knock on the front doors today. They're looking for credit cards, cell phones, and other personal belongings they say they lost during Sunday night's post-concert crowd surge.
I was getting rushed and I lost my phone. I didn't even know I lost my phone until I started patting at my pocket. I'm like, where my phone at? And I started bugging out.
And we come in here trying to get our stuff, and this is how y'all treating people? Like, how do y'all want us to come back, give y'all our money, and come to concerts and have fun? First of all, our lives is in danger, and we can't even come back and get our stuff. This is crazy to me.
Police say just after 11 o'clock Sunday night, fans were leaving the Glorilla and Finesse 2-time concert. The crowd rushed for the exits, trampling people along the way.
We thought everything was good. At first, when we going towards the door to leave out, everybody started rushing back. So we started running and falling and everything.
Doing a lot of pushing and shoving. I unfortunately was one that was on the ground. Thank God I did get up. But you know, everybody wasn't so fortunate. It was a different experience. It was very scary. I've never been through nothing like this. I've never seen so many police. Maybe because I don't know. I've never been through nothing like this. It was just like 3 blocks full of police.
Officers posted outside as part of the security detail arranged by the Armory were eventually able to make their way inside to help. They found 3 women with life-threatening injuries.
RPD officers, security, and EMS personnel provided life-saving measures on the 3 females before they were transported to Strong Hospital.
Police say they cannot confirm if reports of gunshots led to the rush. Concert goers I spoke with said they didn't hear any gunshots, they just saw people running. Artist Glorilla tweeted about the incident, stating she heard what happened and is praying that everybody is okay.
And when you have a popular artist like that, you're going to have a large crowd. So the question will be, were the appropriate actions taken? You have to make sure that all I's are dotted and T's are crossed. Now, it's too early to say what precipitated this, as the chief said, but I intend to get to the bottom of this.
The mayor said multiple agencies are now investigating to make sure all regulatory safety measures were followed at the Armory event. He describes the fatal crowd surge as, quote, tragedy of epic proportions, and the city will hold the venue accountable.
And Governor Hochul is announcing new COVID-19 numbers nearly 3 years since the start of the pandemic. The new data release shows New York State has a total of 869 positive tests, with 8 of those positive tests reported coming from here in Oswego County. Hochul is still urging all New Yorkers to stay vigilant by taking common prevention measures like staying up to date with COVID vaccines and practicing proper hygiene.
A 14-foot-long python found dead on the side of the road in Long Island, New York. Officers had to remove the huge snake and now try to figure out where it came from. Officers believe the python was once someone's pet. Pythons are illegal to own in the state of New York without a dangerous animal license.
That is terrifying. I would not want to run into those when I'm driving down the side of the road.
No, me neither. I do not want to do that, deal with that. But let's send it over to our Storm Team 10 meteorologist, David Rienzo. David, is this the native habitat for one of these pythons?
No, unfortunately, or fortunately, I should say, a python of this type would expect to live in more sunny and warm temperatures, 2 conditions that we cannot be expecting in Oswego. Today, northwest winds will bring in feels-like temperatures into the teens, along with some flurries throughout the week. It all begs the question, can we really even feel any spring during spring break? Stay ahead for my full forecast after the commercial break, but first, back to Jolie and Scott.
Thank you, David. Coming up, a man was arrested on a flight for trying to open the cabin door.
And after the break, we have an interview with the 2 Oswego's Technology Student Association members to talk about the awards they won last semester. Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Rise and Shine Oswego. Our guests today are two members of Oswego's Technology Student Association.
Daniel and Tyler went to the annual Technology and Engineering Education Collegiate Association last semester and won a number of awards. They're here to talk about it today. Welcome, Daniel and Tyler.
Hi, thanks for having us.
Hey.
Yes, thank you for being here. So my first question, what sort of events did you guys have to compete in when you went to this conference?
So I was in the problem-solving event. That's where we gather a bunch of materials before we go to Delaware. And when we get there, they give us a prompt, and we solve the problem with the materials we had and some of the materials that they gave us.
And personally, I was on the robotics team where we basically had less than 12 hours to design a robot from scratch to run through an obstacle course, come up with a design document detailing how we did it.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah,
awesome.
but also stressful. So
Definitely.
Can you tell us a little bit about how stressful it was competing in the three-day conference?
I'm going to refer to a first robotics quote here. It's the hardest fun you'll ever have. You wake up at about 6, 7 a.m. and some people who made our comm video, which we took an award for, they were 24 hours just editing, videoing, getting that project ready. But for me, Dan, we were up at 6 a.m. going to meet grabbing some breakfast, going to meet the people that were in charge of running our competition, getting our competition details, meeting with our team, and then just getting straight to work.
Wow.
All right, and what does getting these awards mean to your guys' team?
It really shows that Oswego is sort of a force to be reckoned with in more things than, let's say, basketball in this case. But our technology department is one of the greatest in this state, if not this country. And having all of these wins in Delaware and hopefully later this year in Minneapolis will really put us more on the map.
That's amazing.
And then one more question for you both. If students want to get involved in this, how can they get involved?
Best way to reach out is follow our Instagram, or I would say come on down to the technology department offices in Park Hall. And we have a secretary there. She could probably direct you to some information, or reach out to Rich Bush, who is the department head. I'm sure we're always looking for more members. Tech isn't just for the people that like coding or building. There's so many different areas where you could fall into. So you don't have to be a tech major, a computer science major to come help out. This is a club about the love and the experience of tech and all working together to build our skills up.
Yeah.
Well, thank you both very much for joining us this morning. OTSA plans to organize the event during the Fall 2023 conference in the same location as well.
They look to repeat their performance in the upcoming conference in April.
And still to come, a man is arrested on a United Airlines flight after threatening to jump out of the plane.
And David will be back with your full weather forecast.
Shine on that boy. Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond tester on? Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep. 10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
I think you could build a house here with how many bricks are being laid in this game.
That is a rapid nosedive, and it is at the point of no return, guys.
Jill
Should
told
we
me it
tell
was
him?
Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
Hi, welcome back to Rise and Shine Oswego. I'm your meteorologist, David Rienzo. If you're walking to class right now, it is 29 degrees. You may want to stop by Lake Effect to grab a coffee, tea, or if you're like me, a hot chocolate. It's 29 degrees, like I said, but 15 mile per hour wind from the northeast will make it feel like 18 degrees, so you may want to spring for a large. It's sunny for now, but as the day continues, it will get cloudier and cloudier with a chance of flurries building around 3 p.m. The accumulation will be about half an inch and it will continue into tomorrow evening. Temperatures remain in the high 20s, I should say, but the main issue with today is this wind. It'll start off today, right now, with 15 miles per hour from the north, and as the day continues, it'll peak around 6 with 18 miles per hour, but the gusts will be from 20 to 31 miles per hour. That is very dangerous, especially with these cold temperatures, with wind chill making it feel in the teens as high as 18. Tomorrow, 32 with a light dusting, mostly cloudy skies. Expect to see some snow or in the evening. Not much to worry about in terms of shoveling or driving to school, but it will just be cold and a nuisance. More wind on the way, but as the day continues tomorrow, the wind should die down. Looking at the 7-day forecast, you'll see that high temperatures for most of the week are in the 30s, low to high 30s, with some lows in the 20s. Mostly cloudy skies for this week. Friday into Saturday morning, you can expect to see a few inches of snow. So if you're driving back to home from break, it might be best to wait Saturday afternoon when that wind dies down. As the week following for spring break continues, it'll be a bit chilly to start with, but as the week continues, you'll see some warming. That's all I have. Now back to the desk.
Thank you, David. A man has been arrested on a United Airlines flight after investigators say he tried to stab a flight attendant in the neck with a broken spoon. The man also stated that he wanted to jump out of the plane and tried to open the door to the cabin. The man was contained and zip-tied to a chair and taken by police after the flight. He is set to appear in court on March 19th.
A man lost his life outside of Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis on Monday night. Officers responded to the call, finding the man injured with a bullet wound. He was later pronounced dead. As of late Monday night, no suspect was placed in custody. The investigation is still ongoing.
And a blaze has destroyed a Rohingya refugee camp in Bangladesh. Around 12,000 people are now homeless. Many of them came to Bangladesh after fleeing their homes in Myanmar due to a military takeover. At least 35 mosques and 21 learning centers for refugees were also destroyed. Authorities are investigating the cause of the fire.
The French are on strike to protest the plan to raise the retirement age. The French government is looking to raise the pension age from 62 to 64. Around 120 schools will be closed and 60% of teachers will be on strike in Paris alone. Supporters of the government plan are telling others to, quote, bring France to a halt. We have a lot of news and entertainment here, and we have Kiana Mabry.
Coming up, we will be talking about everything, everywhere, all at once, and the upcoming Oscars. Stay tuned.
That sounds like fun, Kanaya, but first let's take a look at what's on the menu today. Lunch at Lakeside is barbecue, pulled chicken sandwiches, chick patties, and the famously delicious mac and cheese wedges. My favorite, I love those.
Me too. For dinner at Cooper, there's going to be beef tacos with a choice of shell, tortilla chips with various condiments, and for dessert, raspberry zinger poke cake.
And late night at Pathfinder is going to be simple. They are having calamari, spaghetti, and ice cream cookie sandwiches. We'll be right back.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that boy. Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond tester on?
Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep.
10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. But I need that back. No. Kevin!
Welcome back to Rise and Shine Oswego. Let's get right into your entertainment news. Everything Everywhere All at Once, the movie that had racked up 11 and counting Academy Awards, has an important lesson to teach us about racism and the immigrant experience. The stars of the genre-bending multiverse movie have been outspoken about their experiences with pushback in the industry in the midst of their acceptance speeches.
I have not had the chance to see this movie, but all I've been hearing was rave things about it. Have you seen it?
My roommate is forcing me to watch it over the weekend.
I love this movie. It is so good. Just the visuals, the acting, the story, everything's incredible.
Okay, so we're the only two that have,
I know,
or
now,
three that haven't seen it yet. Okay.
See, only he's the true worthy one.
He's the true worthy one. All right, what's next, Kanaya?
Michael B. Jordan, the Creed star, teaches us all a lesson on kindness after an encounter on the red carpet. When Jordan was approached by an old school pair for an interview, Jordan pointed out that how they called him corny in school. The true lesson being nice to everyone because you never know who might be on their way up. I remember the saying, it was like, today's cornball might be tomorrow's superstar.
Oh, I haven't heard that before. That's really catchy.
Yeah. I guess it's just a lesson about just being nice to the people in school because you never know who's going to end up famous. I think that's probably his perfect pushback moment. Imagine someone that didn't like you in school and now you're on the cover of Sexiest Man Alive.
Yeah.
I think it's a moment everyone wants to have with people that made fun of them in school.
And he's doing good. He's he's nominated for some Oscars, right?
Yes, he is. And that leads us right into our next thing. Anyone in entertainment news is eagerly awaiting for the Oscars as they approach this weekend. Jimmy Kimmel will be hosting this year for the third time since 2018. There will be many musical artists, most notable being Rihanna, back after her Super Bowl halftime special to perform her Black Panther special, Lift Me Up. There will be many greatly anticipated awards that the entertainment industry is looking forward to.
What are some of the movies you're excited for that are up for some awards?
Vegas and Avatar. I did actually really like it when I went and saw it in theaters.
Yeah. Of course, I mean, Elvis has been my favorite movie since it came out. I love that one. But I'm really excited to see Creed 3. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that's going to be a good one.
Yeah, I'm excited to see who comes in first for Best Actor, Best Actress. Those are always contentious.
At least I'm rooting for Austin Butler.
Yes, I am.
Fingers crossed.
I am. Him and his accent, I'm rooting for it.
For sure.
All right. Top Gun Maverick and Everything Everywhere All at Once continue to win awards. Rick Damagilla tells us which ones in our Hollywood Minute.
Good morning, aviators.
Top
Top Gun Maverick flies off with one of the top honors at the 73rd Ace Eddie Awards. Maverick won for Best Edited Feature Film Drama released in theaters, while Everything Everywhere All at Once won the same award in the comedy category. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio won for Best Edited Animated Feature Film.
I was just wondering if you wanted to, go out sometime.
You want to get a coffee?
Now?
Yes, now.
Knives Out co-stars Ana de Armas and Chris Evans are back together in Ghosted. The romantic spy flick finds Evans as an average guy who learns he's dating a secret agent played by de Armas, with the couple teaming up, naturally, to save the world. Ghosted debuts on Apple TV Plus April 21st.
What the heck are those things? They look like little Shreks to me.
Here's your first look at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. The animated adventure features the voices of Hannibal Buress, Jackie Chan, Maya Rudolph, Ice Cube, John Cena, Giancarlo Esposito, and Post Malone. It's cowabunga time when the Turtles surface in theaters August 4th. Going turtly crazy in Hollywood, I'm Rick Damagella.
I'm really looking forward to seeing Ghost in theaters. It does look like a movie I'd really enjoy.
I have not heard of that until just seeing that story right now, and that looks so good.
It does. I'm excited for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm a sucker
Me
for
too,
animation.
yeah.
I love the animation. The cast went viral for like how star-studded it is, but it looks good.
And it looks like it's going to be a great month of movies, and we will be right back right after this.
Shine on that boy. Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond tester on?
Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep.
10
out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
Welcome back to Rise and Shine Oswego. Former NFL football star TJ Duckett and his wife stopped by Children's Center at Sparrow Hospital to give kids shamrock shakes.
About a decade ago, the couple started volunteering for the Ronald McDonald House.
The couple's goal was trying to create publicity for McDonald's new promotion.
McDonald's in mid-Michigan will donate a quarter to the Ronald McDonald's House for every shamrock shake sold. McDonald's in mid-Michigan will
donate a quarter to the Ronald McDonald's House. And that's such a cute story. Just a reminder for all of you, if you miss any of our shows here on WTOP 10, you can find them all over on our YouTube page.
That's right. From news to OPs to sports, you can catch all of our broadcasts at the link below.
And that's our report this morning. We'll see you right back here tonight for WTOP 10 Nightly News.
From all of us here at Rise and Shine Oswego, thank you for watching. Have a great day.